Yo, what's up everybody? How's it going? Today we're playing Chip, the custom heroes and item project. This is the video that I make after they release a new hero, in which I play this new hero and kind of mildly criticize it, and then everybody gets mad at me. So, I am now going to mildly criticize this hero. I have mildly criticized it. Chat, it is your turn to get mad at me. Thank you. In the meantime, I will explain the hero. So, Q, you jump into the air, you come down, it's like an AoE, you attack everything in the AoE, which is actually really cool. It comes with 3 charges. So, like, it just has 3 charges, right? W, you select a hero, you jump on them, then you attack them from behind. Very low cooldown, you latch onto them, right? So, you're kind of like stuck to them. It's kind of weird. E, mana burn, but it's not mana burn. Instead, you drain mana. Alright, so you steal mana from enemies you attack. And also then... What exactly is this? Cataclysmic... Oh, that's that asshole, okay. Right, so you steal mana from enemies on attack. And you can have like kind of excess mana doing that, right? You can store up additional mana. I don't think it does any damage, so we are not going to skill it. And then we have Warp, which is actually a super cool, super interesting ability that I love. I think Warp is mega cool. So basically, you activate Warp, and if you then cast an ability while out of range to cast that ability, you will teleport to a random spot that is in range and then cast the ability. Which I think is actually mega cool, right? And that kind of like uses up your mana. Now, again, that's kind of like synergistic with the with the mana eater, right? So you steal mana from people. The problem there is just that the mana eater doesn't do damage, meaning that there's no reason to skill it. At least for quite a while. But anyway, I do want to say I think the ultimate is actually super awesome. It's a cool, mega cool ability. I really like it. And it kind of makes sense of the Q and the W. I do have some criticism, so I am now going to voice this criticism. I believe the Q and the W are the same ability. Now you might say, wait, Balmy, what the fuck are you talking about? They're clearly different abilities, right? They do different things. But do they? Do they do different things? They kind of serve the same purpose on the hero. Alright, they don't really help you accomplish something different. They help you just do the same thing, which is get attacks in on heroes. Like every right-click carry, right, needs a tool that kind of lets them get hits in, right? And this is what lets you get hits in. Cool. Like, again, the hero needs that. The thing is just, he's got 2 tools for it, which isn't really exactly the way to go. In my opinion, like, you only really need one of them, right? Like, you need one of them, and he has got one of them. In fact, he's got 2. And then he doesn't really have any defense. And then he's got the E, which does nothing. And, I mean, I guess it gives you mana, which is nice. But, it doesn't actually do anything, right? So, because, like, here's the thing. It gives you mana, which, as I've already mentioned, is nice. But do you need it? Well, yeah, you need it when you need mana. But what if I just build some mana? Do I still need it then? Like, you kind of get my point here. Right? There are a lot of situations, mostly the start of a fight, when the E actually does nothing. It just doesn't do anything. And that's kind of a problem. But this is my opinion. Anyway. So, I have, like, last night, I had a really, like, long conversation. And by conversation, I'm really pretty sure that was actually more of a monologue with the guy that made this hero. Because he kind of reached out to me and was like, hey, I watched your video on how to make heroes and it was really helpful. And I'm like, cool, awesome. Let me take a look at your hero, right? Like, I just kind of was thinking maybe he wanted some feedback. So I then, like, looked at the hero and I kind of, like, analyzed it and, like, helped him break it down and, like, spend a lot of time kind of, like, arguing that the Q and the W are somewhat the same ability. Right, and I laid it all out for him. And I made a lot of comparisons to regular Dota heroes, right? Where, like, if you look at, for example, Phantom Assassin, she has a poking tool and a committal tool and a defensive tool. And this hero doesn't really have that. He's got, like, more, like, just committal tools, right? Like, everything just kind of, like, only makes him commit. And I don't really think that's too great. The hero should have something that isn't super committal, which right now he doesn't really have, and so on. And then that all ended with him basically saying, but you should really try out the ability, it's cool. And I'm just like, okay, cool. Alright, I don't know. I don't know if he took anything away from that conversation, but oh well. Now, on that note, I think the Q is really cool. I really like the Q. I think each individual ability that the hero has is actually quite cool. I just think that the hero should have one other ability, if that makes sense. Anyway, now, I know I'm just spending this whole time talking shit without actually doing anything. I'm sorry about that, but this is a melee carry. This is just kind of how things go. Anyway, Q is kind of like you jump into the air, as you can see, then you land, and there's like this little shockwave that comes out that will trigger an attack on whoever you attack, which I think is actually a really cool mechanic. Like, it's awesome, especially since it gets like a level 20, you can have like 200 additional radius on that, which is also super interesting, right? Like, again, all around, really cool abilities. I really like it. I think they make a lot more sense than a lot of the other chip heroes. I just think... Okay, anyway, I've talked enough about that. Let's just play. Although right now we're just farming, because that's really what we should do. Let me try to use the W right here. So W, kind of like really short range, as you can see. It's got a hella short range, actually. Also, I'm just kind of getting like poisoned on, which isn't that nice. But if you do get close enough, you can use it for some damage.
Greeting from Marlin.
Hey, Sunak. Wait, Shrinak Bez Yaya. That's a complicated name. Forgive me. Thank you for the sub, my dude. Alright, so we used that. Right, and then we got stunned, and that did nothing. Cool. Appreciate it very much. From Alan. Alright, you're not even that far away from me, my dude. You're not even that far away from me. Now, they actually added a new item into the game as well. Which, man, this guy has a lot of other items. Why don't you just add every item in the game in there? Like, did you? Seems like it. It really does seem like you just added in every item in the game into this other items list. Alright, so this right here is the Knockcross Blade, built out of Kaya. Right, this is the new thing. When toggled, your attacks cost 10 mana and deal magic damage instead of physical damage. So that's super scary. Like, that's like incredibly powerful. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and jump out of there. Alright, dealing magic damage instead of physical damage. So good. Actually, it's just like mega god tier good. Yeah, it's just like crazy good. Don't know what else to say, right? Like, it's just a very powerful item. It's something that isn't like in any way like a unique or new idea, right? Like, I don't know. It's something that like has been tried before many times in games. And basically every single time it happens, it just turns out to be either complete garbage or broken. Which, generally speaking, when you have something that is either complete garbage or broken, that just means it's basically impossible to balance. Like, there's some ideas that just don't work for games, right? Like, that's something that's kind of important to keep in mind when doing balance and design. Sometimes you have something which just, like, kind of sounds cool, but it doesn't really work at all. And I personally believe that having, like, your attacks deal magic damage as an item is one of those things, where it just doesn't really work. Again, there was an item for that in Hon, which was called Harkon's Blade. It's pretty much the same item as this one, by the way. Just kind of worse. And still, that was like really scary on like one hero that could actually use it. I don't know. We'll see. Right? I don't want to hate too much on it, but I just think it's something that I would personally approach with caution. I don't know if the goal here, what their like main goal with Chip is, like if it is to like just have like these crazy unique designs, or if it is just to kind of like see, okay, I don't know. This is something I've wanted to see in Dota for a while now. I wonder how this... Why am I so low on HP? What the fuck? Oh god, Slack 0. Like, what the fuck was that? He just kind of like died. Alright. I should probably get a point into the Mana Eater, now that I've got my ultimate and such. Yeah, I just kind of got like rickety wrecked right there. Alright. Back into the top lane. Let me get myself this. Hey, dude! Thanks, man. 44 months, that's crazy. That's almost 4 years, my man. We're getting there. That's crazy, my guy. Appreciate it very much. You know, somebody recently asked me, like,
This
who
is
was my first sub?
WARPBEAST.
And I think you might have been my first sub. Alright, here, right here. This right here is the ultimate, by the way. So you can see I can, like, use it to teleport myself. Yes. Right, like... Don't know what really else there is to say about that. This kind of looks funny. Yeah, the creeps freak out. I mean, I'm not really surprised by that. Like, that's just what would happen. The creeps would freak out. So. Oh, well. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to get that mana eater thing so we can kind of, like, spam a little bit more. Like, the fact is this has a 4-second cooldown, so you really do want to throw it at people a lot. Alright. Let's go ahead and just kind of, like, try to get this. I know I don't have boots yet. I probably should have gotten boots, but this hero seems to have, like has really nice, solid, like, just movement speed. And I wanted to get the lightnings because I know I'm going for them anyway. Right, and it's just something that's gonna, like, let me farm here. Now, in terms of items, this is actually kind of a hard call because I do need mana. I'm kind of considering Echo Saber. What do you think about Echo Saber? How would Echo Saber interact with the temporal jump? That's something that I feel like might be powerful. Not sure. I'm also not sure about the power treads. Maybe, like, phase boots are better. But I don't know. Echo Saber seems kind of decent. Right? Now, something that's important to keep in mind about the W. Right? Like, you latch onto an enemy and you, like, kind of, like, are behind them and you attack them. But it's not actually based on attacks. Right? Like, that is something that's really, really important to keep in mind here. It doesn't actually... Wow, that does a lot of damage. I really gotta be careful there. It doesn't actually, like, disappear based on how often you have hit, which is, like, you know, like Juggernaut Ultimate or something like that. That's what you think. That's what you're kind of used to. That, like, okay, you can only hit, like, 3-4 times. No, it actually just lasts the duration, even gives you bonus attack speed. So, like, additional attack speed from, like, an Echo Saber or Phase Boots or something like that is actually kind of nice because you can just get additional attacks in. Right? Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm dead. Yeah, I tried. I tried to make this happen, but it just doesn't really work. So, that's kind of what I mean, though, with, like, the Q and the W kind of serving the same purpose. So, let me just lay that out really quick. I think the Q and W serve the same purpose on the hero, as in they are both abilities that A, let you close the gap, and B, let you do attack damage, right? Kind of like substitute your attacking with a spell, which is really important to a certain extent. Or, like, accompany your attacking with a spell, right? Like, you want to have a tool on a right-click carry like this that lets you just get better at right-clicking things, right? That's what's really important. And the Q lets you do that because it lets you jump into the air and try to hit multiple enemies at once, right? And, like, it's like this big AoE attack that, like, lets you trigger attack modifiers, like, for example, the Maelstrom and such. And that's really good. That's really powerful, right? The W kind of does the same thing because, like, it does it in a different way, very different way, right? You jump behind somebody and then you get your attacks in there. But in the end, it's not actually different in the way it interacts for the hero, right? The way you play with the hero, like, he still has the same tool twice, right? So the E kind of synergizes in terms of, like, you want to have mana, so you can use the warp. That makes sense, right? Also, I have a dude inside. Dude, Slack's hero is so fucking cancer. Like, it's just such a piece of shit. Alright, I can't move right now. I'm dead, right? Yeah, there you go. Alright. But the thing is that, like, it lets me kind of, like, it just kind of, like, lets me do the same thing. So if you think about a hero like Phantom Assassin, for example, and please, by the way, don't take this as me hating, right? I'm just trying to explain, right? Like, I'm always so scared of making these videos because I think it's an interesting discussion to have, and it's something I'm really, really interested in. Like, this is really fun for me. But people always get mad at me because they're like, oh my god, you just hate on things. And that's not my goal here. I just want to have the discussion because I think it's interesting. Right? So, anyway, okay, let's go ahead and do that. So we'll just kind of like keep doing this, I guess. Oh, cool, we're frozen. Alright, well that's not really that cool actually, but I'm dead. So, if you think about a hero like a Phantom Assassin, right? Like, let's lay out our like melee carries. Alright, let's lay out our like just like kind of like a random sample. Chat, give me like a bunch of melee carry heroes similar to this guy, but you kind of want to go like safe lane, you want to get a farming item or something, right? Okay, Wraith King, cool, Anti-Mage. Cool, Anti-Mage, Monkey King, Juggernaut, Phantom Assassin, Sven. Cool, that's our heroes. Random sample given by the chat. Now think about how each of those heroes interacts, like what kind of tools they have. Phantom Assassin has a tool to do damage with, that's the ultimate. Juggernaut has a tool to do right-click damage with, that's the E. Sven has a tool to do right-click damage with, that is the W and the ultimate. And then Faceless Void has a tool to do damage with, that is the passive, right? Then they all have some sort of tool that lets them close the gap, right? In Juggernaut's case, it is a magic immunity while using the Q, which lets you close the gap, and he's just got nice natural movement speed. Right? Sven has the stun and the E, Phantom Assassin has the W and the Q to a certain extent. You know, Q lets you kind of like close it a little bit just by virtue of what am I saying? Just by virtue of slowing people down, right? Okay, sleep. I'm not sure if this will actually do anything for us, but we're gonna go for it, I guess. Okay, I'm back on the back of this guy. I'm dead again. This is just... Okay. And then, here's something that's really important. They all have something defensive. Sven. E gives armor, ultimate gives HP. Q stuns people, means they can't fight back. Phantom Assassin, she has got the E, which means she can't really be hit as well. And also, really important, the Q is a poking tool, so she doesn't have to commit. She can use the Q to continuously poke into the fight until she finds an opportunity to go in, but she's still useful even leading up to that opportunity, right? Like that is really, really, really important, right? You can also W to allies, sure, but like that isn't as big of a deal. Juggernaut, of course, magic immunity, and ultimate makes him invincible. What's the other hero we had? I think Anti-Mage, what we were talking about that. Anti-Mage, of course, has like the best mobility tool in the entire fucking game with the blink. So that's something that, you know, makes sure that he doesn't just go, like, doesn't just get murdered on the spot. And then I've got the passive, which gives magic immunity, and not magic immunity, magic resistance. You've got, for example, Faceless Void. Faceless Void has the Q, which again makes it so he can kind of like, you know, heal up some damage. He can stay away until he can go in. And really importantly, the ultimate makes it so that while he's attacking, he can't just be targeted down. The ultimate is just as much a defensive tool for the hero as it is an offensive one. Right? And that may sound weird, but it is. Right? The ultimate is, the Faceless Void's ultimate is a defensive tool. And it functions as a defensive option. Let me get this. Just kind of like keep grinding it up here. But his ultimate was to sabotage the team. that too. Right? So, that defense, right? If you even think about other heroes, like Lifestealer, for example, you know? Lifestealer has a gap closer with the E. They can't run away anymore. And then he's got the ultimate. Not the ultimate. The Q, which makes it so he cannot be damaged for a little while, you know, gives him resistance, magic immunity. He's got lifesteal, which also kind of keeps him sustained, and then of course the ultimate also functions as an additional gap closer and can also be used as a defensive tool or as a tool to kind of wait for the right moment. You can basically let your teammates poke for you. I should be spamming the W because then I take less damage. This is really silly. Okay. Heal up. So, now let's think about this hero. Alright? The Q functions as a way to get into a fight and like do damage. And the E also lets you do damage. So he's got like 2 abilities that already let you do damage. Cool. Do we need any more than that? I personally don't think so. Alright. Okay. We're dead. No, I'm dead. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the issue. Have you noticed how every time I go into a fight, I attack somebody, and then I die? Because I have no way to defend myself. I can only, both of my abilities hard commit me to a fight. I am always immediately forced to just be in the center of the fight with all of my power. I need to commit to the fight, and I have no way to defend myself. Meaning what happens is I just die. Now, I can use the Q to jump out, sure, but that doesn't let me actually really do things, right? Like, I never have any tool to actually, like, really do something without hard committing to doing something and defending myself, like, while doing it. I cannot defend myself, ever. And that's a big problem, right? So again, like what you have seen a lot in these fights is I use the W, I jump on somebody, and then I die. Yeah. So, I don't know. Also, there's no proof for this, of course, but last night when talking about this hero, I thought exactly this was going to happen, and this is exactly what happened, so. Alright. Now this right here is pretty cool. I like this, right? And here's the thing. I think all of the individual abilities this hero has are actually pretty fucking sick. Like, I'm not saying this hero is a bad hero. I actually really like a lot of the stuff he's got. I think it's easily the best hero they've made so far. Without a doubt, it is the best hero that they've made so far. Super interesting abilities. Ultimate is awesome, right? And I think Q and W and E are all cool in their own right. And are all individually really, really cool abilities. I just don't think that he needs both the Q and the W. I think one of them would be just fine. And then you go from there and you just replace it with something that kind of works a little bit better. Personally, my suggestion was make the Q your only, like, kind of like jumping damage tool. Right? Make that your only jumping or slash damage tool, and remove the W and buff the Q. Make the Q so that for each enemy you hit, like each enemy hero you hit, you get an additional attack in. So like you want to prioritize hitting multiple heroes at once. Because currently this ability has kind of like this effect of like you want to hit multiple heroes at once. But if you do, you're in the middle of a fight and you will die. Okay. I should probably shut up now because I've spent a lot of time talking about this and everybody's going to be mad at me. But chat, does this make sense? Did I kind of like explain my point? Alright? Now you may notice I've got like 1.6 strength per level. Okay, well, I'm glad it makes sense. Alright? So that's just, that would basically be my suggestion. And I gave them the suggestion yesterday. But I don't think it reached them. But I just wanted to talk about it. And again, I just think it's cool. I don't think it's... You know, I actually really like this hero. Right? And here's something. To me, there's like... You know what's the most frustrating time when something is bad? When it could be good. Right? I don't care for things that are just bad and irredeemably bad. I don't give a shit. I'm not gonna do a long analysis like this on Slack's heroes. Like on the hero that Slack's made. Because the hero that Slack's made is a giant piece of shit. That is nothing more than a bad meme. I mean this with no disrespect, it just is. Right? I think everybody can agree with this. It's just, what is this? Come on. Right? There's nothing redeemable there. Alright, cool, we actually got him. That's nice. There's nothing really about Slack's hero that makes me want to fix it. But this one, kind of would like to. Right? Because I think there's actually a lot worth redeeming here. Oh, I'm probably dead. Hook me? No? Oh. Alright, yeah, no. I kind of need some, like, invisibility or something. I gotta be a bit more sneaky. Right? To me, it's always... The things that I think are the worst offenders in terms of like, I want to fix this, are always the things that I feel like actually have potential. I think this hero has a lot of potential. Again, I think it's far and beyond the best hero they've made so far. I think every single ability is individually cool. It's just missing something.
Might want to check your bottom tower.
Alright. Can you use your Battle Fury on a tree with old active Vasans to escape from a smoke cloud?
Almost feel bad for your top
Oh,
tower.
I think it only works on abilities. No, an item.
There goes
Huh.
your top tower.
No, it doesn't work with Battle Fury. Feels bad, man. Does not work with Battle Fury. Alright. Anyway. Right, and this is so cool. I really love this. Like, the ultimate is actually so fucking sick. Ultimate is actually so fucking sick. Alright, I mean, push 1 for the ultimate. That definitely deserves a 1 right there. And we get that. Let me get that bounty rune. Still just kind of like trying to grind up here. Okay, that's some invisibility. I'm gonna just reactivate the ultimate just in case there's like some sort of weirdness going on.
Least you disown that mid tower.
Oh, no, they're not here. There's a guy up there, but I'm kind of running a little low on mana right now. Okay, let's get out. Oh, God.
Your top tower's in trouble.
Yay, I have this guy inside of me and I cannot do anything about it. Ever. And I just have to wait. Yay. Wow. Well, guys, I guess we wait now because we've got Slacks inside of us. So you know what I mean when I say that, like, Slacks to Zero is an unredeemable piece of shit? Alright, like, this is just so dumb. This is so fucking retarded. There's nothing about this that is worthwhile. Because now I don't want to go into a fight. If I go into a fight, I just die. Like, I am now incentivized to just sit in the fountain. There he is. Finally. Alright. So what that ultimate essentially did is just kind of like made me spend, I don't know, like a minute or so just in the fountain. I feel bad for Slacks. Look, I like Slacks. It's just that hero is not good. Anyway. I still have no HP. I kind of need a Scotty or something. Maybe I should just go BKB. You know? And... oh, God. Invis. Oh, he's got dust. Oh, great. Oh, fuck. Yeah, wow. Ugh. Thanks for the stream snipe, by the way. That's the first time you saw that I had dust. That I had invis. And you bought dust anyway. I wonder how you knew. Alright. Basha, I just need something to give me HP. I have no life. No life at all. It's just ridiculous. Right, again, just no way to defend yourself. Nothing to do. You get Shadow Imminent while pushing bot? Yes. That's how you figured it out. Not through listening to the stream. I'm sure. Probably Basha. Honestly, Basha seems good. Right, like Basha seems pretty solid. Oh, it's true. Parasite was inside of me for a minute there. I don't know if they have, like, vision on me during that. Do you get vision on me during that? I don't think you do. Do you? Probably do, actually, right? Because Parasite gotta see me. Oh, he just confirmed he's watching the stream. Obviously, he's watching the stream. Dude, he just responded to me. Like, nobody believes that he didn't stream snipe that shit. Alright, like... at least I hope so. Alright. Yeah, let's get an Abyssal Blade. That makes sense to me. That seems nice and strong. Yeah, I'm just kind of like still looking for farm. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for 2 farming items. That seems like it's a little bit overkill, but I don't know. Alright, let's get out of there. Cool, cool, cool. So you can kind of use the Q as like a defensive tool, right? To like kind of jump in and out, but again, it's like, it just feels bad, you know, like that's not what it is. The thing is, like, you always have to keep in mind what will players want to do with the abilities. And the Q, what players want to do with them is they want to go for like big plays, right? It's a big play ability. Because it just feels good. Like you want to go in with that thing. And like you want to jump 3 heroes with it, right? Like ideally, like you want to just like hit big plays with it. Because that feels fun, that's nice, like it's rewarding, satisfying. Alright, I'm out of here. There's a Ricky down there and it scares me. Mate, that's good shit. Also, we got like nice big AoE on this shit now. I love that ability, man. The Q is actually so fucking cool. Alright, do that. That's exactly why I had that idea where it's just basically, okay, let's reward people for doing that, you know? Oh, I may or may not have just killed my teammate. Mobby. Totally mobby. By the way. Sorry, dude. Okay, we've got ourselves some mana back. Let's do this. Awesome. And I think the E is really interesting as well. You know, it makes like this really weird game of, creates this really weird game of resource management that doesn't really exist in Dota yet. At least not in that same way. Which is cool. Again, so much about this hero is actually really, really sick. Oh, nice. Nice bash. Ah, come on, dude. Just keep getting bashed. Just keep getting bashed. That on top of the mana burn. I mean, mana burn just hurts me really badly. Because I just cannot do anything there. I think W is kind of a defensive skill. If you 1 versus 1 somebody, they can't attack you. Yeah, but how often do you actually 1 versus 1 stuff? Like, seriously, how often do you actually 1 versus 1 things? Hey, Mick2211. Thank you so much for the sub, my dude. Appreciate it very much. I mean, I guess I just died because I got 1v1. But, you know, still, like, in big team fights, like, that's always what you have to keep in mind. Like, it's always about the big team fights. Because big team fights win the game, right? Like, getting a pick off is not a reliable way to win the game. But having a big team fight where you push and get a tower, that is how you win the game. So you always have to keep, like, objective play in mind. It's really important that you keep that in mind. Because else people will just be like, I can't do anything, you know? Anyway. Minecraft on Saturday? Yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. God, I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. Like, everybody's just gonna be like, oh my god, you just spend the entire time hating on the hero. Again, I think this hero is really, really cool. I think there's a lot that is quite redeemable about this hero. I want this hero to do well exactly for that reason. I do no damage. Okay, time to get out. Kill him! Invis. Aww. Dude.
Your bottom tower's in a tight spot.
Just get critted, you know? Like, she actually does damage. I don't actually do damage.
That top tower here.
You know, I'm trying. I just can't hit anything. It's not like I don't have any farm. I've got a lot of money. Like, I'm out farming her, I think.
Your top tower's hurting.
If you had the new item, the winter biome would have died. That's true, I probably would have. But also that new item is like 6 fucking grand, you know? Like, is Is that better than just getting like, you know, some bashes right now? Dude, that hero is so stupid though.
So much for your time.
All right, well I'm still dead here. Imagine making this a support chain and Q into slow and W into stun. That would be cool. Again, there's so much about this hero that I think is really, really awesome. They did a really good job. And honestly, that ultimate is one of the more creative things I've seen in a while. You know, something that I personally am actually quite jealous of. Like, or, yeah. Like, I don't think I'm actually the most creative person. I really don't. I have a hard time coming up with, like, crazy, unique new abilities. What I think I'm pretty good at, though, is understanding, like, how something fits together. Like, I think I'm not that great at creating the puzzle pieces, but I'm pretty good at putting them together. And, so, like, every time I see an ability like this, I'm just like, damn, that's sick. I wish I came up with that, but I really can't. All right, jump in there. Oh, great. Oh, into the fountain we go, boys. Fuck it. Oh, I don't have that ready. Okay.
Tower's coming apart. There goes your top ranks.
I mean, I'm dead, right? Oh my god, this lasts so long. Oh my god. I don't know, man, like...
The dire winning find
I don't know what they were thinking with that piece of shit, garbage, bullshit, Slack Zero, dude.
partial to your bottom tower.
Oh man. So in case you don't know why I'm so salty about that hero, the little like mushroom dude, has an ability. It's single target. You infest an enemy hero. You're inside of them, and at any time you can reactivate it to take control of their hero. And it's just like, come on.
Great. They got a case of the
I just can't do anything. You know, like once that shit is used on you, you just, I guess you go sit in the fountain. Right, I guess that's the response. Alright. You know what? I'm kind of feeling like making a really long video right now. This is gonna be a hella long video. Because we're gonna play this hero again. Right, I just want to have this hero again. I feel like this game we maybe just didn't do well. Maybe we just got shreked. Maybe that's the problem. Right, maybe I'm just shit. Maybe I'm just garbage. Let's try again. Alright, like we lost. Cool. Let's try again. Because like... Maybe we can make it work. Maybe we can work. Okay. Are we seriously not gonna cast TI8? No, why would I cast TI8? If you wanna watch TI8, go watch TI8. Alright? Like, that's the thing. Like, if you wanna watch TI8, go watch the official stream. That official stream is 10 times better than anything I could ever do. It's 100 times better than anything I could ever do. It's incomparably better than anything I could ever do. Alright? Why would I bother? Go watch the official stream. Don't watch this if you wanna watch TI8. I might watch TI8 with you on stream. That's something I'm totally up for because that sounds hella chill. Like TI8 viewing party, that sounds hella fucking chill. But watching TI8 here, nah, no. Or like casting TI8, no, thank you. I feel like that's just a waste of everybody's time. All right, let's try this again. Any rules for this match? Oh, Ooze is still banned. Do we ban Mushroom Dude? Chat, push 1 if you think we ban Mushroom Dude. Push 2 if you don't think we ban Mushroom Dude. Oh, that's a lot of 1s. Holy shit. Alright, Mushroom Dude is also banned. Oh man, that is overwhelming. I think I saw 2 2s in there. And hundreds of 1s. Alright, no Ooze, no Mushroom Dude. Because they're just not good. And I hate them. And everybody hates them. They're just not fun. They're just not fun. You know what's the worst thing that anything in entertainment can be? Is to be not fun. Right? Anyway, how does Rubik interact with WARPBEAST spells? I imagine he doesn't. Because all of that needs to be manually coded, and I would be surprised if they did that. But honestly, I have no idea. Bulldog is coming to DIA cosplay as Ricky. Feels rude, man. Alright, let's do this again. Let's go top. Let's try this again. I think I should actually skill a point into this. I don't know. I kind of just want to max this out and get Battle Fury just for farming. Like, this and this are amazing for farming. I think maybe I actually, like, shouldn't skill Latch at all. Or maybe just a point into it. No, you wouldn't need to manually code it. You can't just use an auto filter. Alright, like, maybe it works then. Like, I don't know. If Yannick is saying so. I imagine, like, imagine you can't take Warp. I would be very surprised if you can't take that. But I guess maybe you can take Latch and Temporal Jump. Alright, build Diffuser for maximum mana burn. Well, it's important to keep in mind, Mana Eater does not do damage. It doesn't do mana burn. It only steals the mana. It doesn't do damage. That's why we weren't doing any damage. Right, I don't know if you noticed. But I wasn't doing any damage. Even with a whole bunch of items. Because I don't actually have an ability that enhances my damage. Right? I only have an ability that kind of lets me get out some attacks, but even that is super risky. But I don't actually have something that makes me deal more damage. And think about it, like, what kind of melee carry doesn't have something that makes you deal more damage? Did you really pick Anti-Mage? Are you fucking... Of course it's Alchemo. Of course it's Alchemo who's gonna go ahead and just hard counter me. Thank you, Alchemo. Thank you. Random. Somehow, you always random the cancer, Alchemo. Somehow. God.
Nobody likes to play support. Yet everybody likes
Yeah, this hero gets hard countered by mana burn, of course. Right? So, like, Anti-Mage just destroys you. It's not even funny. Alright. Let's go over here. Yeah, it's gonna be a hella long video, but hey, I just kind of want to talk about it, you know? We legit got 5 cores. I don't know, I've got a fatty up here, so there's that. Alright. Yeah, Centaur is gonna be a struggle, I think. Wait, that didn't come out? Oh, it doesn't activate if you get stunned. That's weird. Like, I knew I was gonna get stunned there. My plan was to use the Q to, like, get a return hit. Despite me getting stunned. I guess that doesn't work. That's a little bit silly. Alright. Yo, what's up, dude? Lift him up? No lift. Okay. Feels bad, man. That was a good opportunity for a lift. Like, huge creep wave, you can get a lot of damage in. Alright. That's the perfect opportunity to build a new item. Yeah, it's fine. I just gotta... Like, on a hero with 1.2 strength gain, 1.6 strength gain, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 6 grand on an item that doesn't give me any HP. Seems good, man. Seems good. Alright, does it give me? I don't think it does. Alright, it gives me some magic resistance and intelligence. Wow. It doesn't give me any damage either. I mean, I don't really know if that's gonna work out that well for us. I'm not sure if I go for lightnings again. I really think the Battle Fury is actually what, like, made us go nutty in farming. I think Battle Fury alone is gonna be fine, and we can go for, like, Scotty and shit. I don't think the lightnings were at all helpful. I just mostly went lightnings because in their video they said lightnings are good, and I'm just kind of like, alright, sure, I mean, I guess I'm sure you tested it. And I mean, lightnings are good, it's just like, you only really have space for 1 farming item. I went for 2. It's probably not a good idea. So yeah. God. Level 1 just has a very small radius. Hard to hit. Ooh, that sucks. I am so close to just dead here. No, I cannot go for this. No, I gotta go. Alright, let me get back, heal up. Yeah. I just have nothing I can do here. Alright, I have no ability I can use. Again, this is where, like, a poking tool would be good to have. You know, something I can just use to, you know, get some hits in when I without committing like my hero to it. Alright. Why is Twitch fucking lying to me? I put it at 160p and this is clearly 720. Well, the thing is Twitch just understands the importance of you watching the stream. And it's just like, no. 160 won't do, my boy. 160 won't do. You gotta have more than that. So, yeah, we are pretty fucking close to dead here. Let me get some healing. Gonna need a lot of it. Alright, get out of there. Whew. Did they take any of your shit? Nah, of course not. I never thought they would. I mean, I don't think anybody seriously expected them to do that. Right? Okay. Ow. Yeah, I'm so low here. This is not looking good. Okay. No, give me my stuff, dude. Okay. Well, we'll have some more regen now. Like, that goes a long way. It's gonna be really nice to just kind of keep us going here. Oh, there's the tower dive. Yeah. So, obviously my W isn't gonna be any good against Centaur. Right? Because he'll just stun me. I use W on Centaur, and Centaur pushes Q, and I am stunned. And probably dead, considering how little HP I've got. So, let's try to not do that. And I'm probably just not gonna skill it at all. I'm just gonna, like, try to maximize my farming here. Alright. What does the W do? W jumps on a target, like you latch to a target, you attach to them, and then you attack them for 2 seconds. And you're like latched to them from behind, so they can't really like target you with front targeting spells and such. The problem is that allies, like their allies, can still just target you perfectly normal. And also AoE. Right, AoE is kind of a little bit of an issue. Anyway, no, it just doesn't do anything. I just cannot actually... I can't get any last hits, dude. I just... I cannot get any last hits. I have no way to get there. And my W wouldn't help me, you know? Alright. I just really need to, like, bank on the later parts of the game. When I'm using my Q to just clear out through creep waves. Alright. Latch onto a shadow thing. Yeah, you'll just die, right? Like, that's just the thing. Like, you'll just die. Alright, get this. Thank you. I've been thinking a lot about this kind of stuff. You know, like, I've been preparing for standalone. Or, like, I guess I've just kind of, like, been working on it, you know. I haven't, like, started an official design document yet, but, you know, I've got notes all over the fucking place. But, you know, I've been working on that. So, like, how to make a good hero, and, like, getting a good hero done, and, like, doing all of that stuff. Like, that's just been floating through my head a lot, and I've been thinking a ton about it. Like, I've been just trying to analyze it as much as I can. Okay, let me try to get out of here. Yeah, this is where the charges come in handy, although I am very much out of mana now. Alright. So, it's just something that's been on my mind, right? And like, I mean, I'm not the authority on this stuff. I'm not. Right? But, I've just been thinking a lot about it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing I can do there. I just have no tools. I just have nothing. Right? Like, chat, tell me, what can I do differently to not die? I think I'm playing, like, as defensive as I can, while still trying to get last hits. Get good. Damn. Damn, I guess that is the... That would be the solution. Alright. We figured it out, boys. I just gotta get... Oh, God. There they are again. I gotta get out. I mean, once she has duels, I'll just be fucking... This hero has obvious weaknesses, but appears to also not really have a strength. The thing is, like, again, here was my suggestion. Like, you know how when I make a hero, I make like a big analysis of what like, I oftentimes will make an analysis on an ability before we have made the ability, right? Before we have even like actually built the ability, I will break down the things we know about the ability without actually knowing the ability. So that's what I did. Let me kind of look up what I wrote. Right, so this is what I said we know about the W. And the assumption is that the Q is, like, the W is removed. That's my assumption. And the Q is replaced with something that makes it so that for every hero, or like it's replaced with the same ability except with like a bonus. For every hero that you hit with the Q, every unit hit by the Q gets hit by an additional attack. So if you hit like 5 heroes, then every unit inside of the AoE gets hit by 6 attacks. So it's like super crazy rewarding if you hit multiple targets at once, like multiple hero targets at once, that is. Right? That was my suggestion. Like that would just go crazy nutty. It's gonna kill everybody with Battle Fury? Good. Yeah, like, you guys gotta keep in mind, we're comparing, like, this hero needs a tool to deal damage with. Like, we're always comparing to abilities like, oh shit.
The hidden strat that Sunspan does not want you to know.
Oh shit,
Since
I'm
his
out
favorite
of
hero
it.
is Centaur, you can use your W to buck horse-like heroes into submission, then have them be your tamed familiars. Spread the strat around so Sunspan sees it, Kappa.
I'm not sure that would actually work, right? But I know that sounds really scary, but you always have to keep in mind we are competing with abilities like Feast, Essence Shift, with abilities like 1.4 base attack time from Anti-Mage and Omni Slash, with Coup de Grace. Like, those are the kind of abilities we're competing with. Like, we're not competing with some weak-ass shit, we're competing with, like, the fucking masterclass of this stuff. Now, you gotta keep that in mind. So that's kind of like, that was my suggestion, right? So we replaced the Q with that. And then here's what I broke down we know about the W, right? The W is either single target or AoE, because I kind of like spent a long time thinking through how any other targeting would work with the ultimate, and it doesn't really. So I wanted to make sure that it works with the ultimate. It's somewhat spammable, it's like a poking tool. It's unconditionally useful, as long as you hit it, you get value out of it, right? Because right now this hero doesn't really have a tool that's just like unconditionally without a risk useful, and I think that's always something that's really important to have, right? God, I'm just kind of dying here, right? But that would be like, I actually cannot farm this jungle camp, right? So it should be good with just the value points so that the other abilities are still valuable. It's something that can be used defensively, or it fills gaps in combat when you can't use the Q, and it doesn't rely on the ultimate to be useful. Those were my criterias for what the ability should be. And I think if the hero had an ability like that, whatever that ability is, I don't know what that ability is, but if the hero had an ability like that, the hero would be a lot more playable, and I think we would have a sick as hell hero. Like, just hella fucking sick, honestly. Super cool. Oh, at least I got that shit off. Ooh, that was kind of close. Maybe an illusion that latches? That would actually be kind of cool. Right? What if instead of like latching himself, it latches an illusion? I don't know. Look, I don't know what that ability is. I don't really want to spend any time thinking about it either. Right? Because it's just like, you know, like they clearly aren't interested. But, yeah, I don't know. Anyway. Okay, let me go over here. I'm just trying to get that Battle Fury. Like, with Battle Fury, we were able to clear out camps so nicely. I kind of want to do that again. That was really, really powerful. Right? We'll be able to just farm like crazy. And, you know, honestly, like, I think we will be able to compete with Anti-Mage as a Battle Fury farmer. I don't really think that's gonna be a problem at all. Because you just have a lot of crazy farming potential. Alright. Also, can I point out that I really like that they use Faceless Rex as the model for this? Alright, that's kind of hella sick. Alright. And we're back at base. Let me get the recipe. Yeah, thank you. Go over here. You're gonna steal a reworked version of WARPBEAST? No. No. For standalone, guys, you gotta keep in mind, for standalone we have hundreds of heroes to choose from. Hundreds. Not just 100. Hundreds of heroes to choose from. No chip hero is even making consideration. And there's nothing wrong with the chip heroes that is making it so. It's just there are so many to choose from. The chip heroes are just nowhere near consideration. And again, no disrespect there. But we've got Heroes of the Storm, League of Legends, Dota 2, Heroes of New Earth, right? It's just so much there. Alright. Satsa's jumping in, doing his ultimate.
So, start messing with Spawn for fun about 2 years ago. Hear about the Windows Docker port about a year ago, and I am now selling installs of my operating system that distributes containerized game file trees that run perfectly. Mom, but you need a degree.
As my mom keeps telling me that too. And I'm always like, I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. And she's like, no, you should go to school. And I'm like, I am fine. So don't worry about me going to school. I get, my mom still keeps telling me to go to school, right? Like, I'm just like, I'm part owner of a video game company. Yeah, you should go to school though. And I'm like, I've been self-employed since I was 18. Yeah, but you should go to uni. I tried going to uni, but I really just didn't like it. It didn't work for me at all. That kind of environment is not good for me. Yeah, but you should go to uni. That shit just... Oh, well. You know, like, the thing is, like, she means it in the best way, you know? She's just like, yeah, you know, that's what worked for her, and she just wants me to, you know, like... She wants me to, like, do well. But the thing is, I'm doing fine. There wasn't really ever a point when I wasn't doing well. I've been doing well for quite a while now. Alright. Yeah, we'll just kind of like sap out of there. Okay. Let me get that Battle Fury. Would online courses fit your style more? Honestly, I don't know. Probably not. I am a very hands-on kind of person. I learn best by doing, right? Let me figure stuff out. Let me like have my hands-on time with something. That's how I learn. And then I can learn very, very quickly, I think. Like generally speaking, when I do study things, when I do learn things, new things, I'm very quick about getting it. I just gotta do it in my own way. Right? And that's usually just like actually getting in there and doing it. Alright, let's get ourselves the Battle Fury. And the thing about online courses too is that I don't really have a reason to take them because where I'm from, uni is free anyway. Right? So, what's the point? You know, like, why would I take an online course which I'm gonna have to pay for instead of just going to a uni which is free? Oh, actually, you know what's really good news? We thought we were gonna, like, Mickey wants to go to uni here. And we thought we were gonna have to pay for it, because there are rules that make it so that if you aren't from the EU, you have... Oh, I'm dead. Right, if you aren't German, if you aren't from the EU, you have to pay for it. And, turns out, they don't apply if you're married. So actually, we won't have to. Which is really nice. Alright. Hello, what's up? Not right now. Yes. It's okay, don't worry. What are we having for dinner? Oh, burgers, right? Yeah. Burgers. because they didn't have what we actually wanted. So we have burgers because we are healthy. Very healthy. Alright. Cool, get this. Look at this fucking jump range. Now we're starting to go nutty. Alright, like now we have got the Battle Fury. Now we can kind of go nutty. Maybe we should just stack up Battle Furies. What do you all think about that? Just kind of like get more Battle Fury. I also think this Mana Eater thing is totally bugged. Oh fuck, I have McDonald's, thanks for reminding. Yeah, no, I totally shouldn't be getting that much mana from that. Alright. But yeah, now we are just like one-shotting creep base with this. As well as just teleporting all around the fucking place. Which is pretty sick. Alright, time to go out of here. Alright, I kind of just want to buy TP boots, honestly. Like, that seems better. Because, like, I just want to grind the map, right? I just want to grind the map. Okay. Go over here. Just kind of keep spamming this. Wait, why did I... Oh yeah, you guys got mana. So I can kind of just like nuke you down. Yeah, let me get TP boots. Why not? And then after TP boots... Did I just rush a Abyssal Blade? Is that ridiculous? I mean, I need HP really badly. Maybe I just get BKB. Alright, like maybe that's what I go for? Okay. So, use this for a bit. Just for 1 minute. I think you should change streaming time. Everybody's watching TI. Well, usually, actually, I kind of end at around this time. So, I'm fine. Yeah, Anti-Mage is level 15. I imagine he got his Battle Fury a little bit earlier. I don't think I can challenge him. I really don't think that is at all possible. I honestly don't see any point during the entire game where I can fight him. Just don't think that will be an option, really. Alright, jump here. Honestly, I kind of need damage. Maybe I should just get another... Maybe I should just get another... Battle Fury. Just keep that shit going. Goodbye. Yeah, I don't really want to fight that. Okay. Oh, nice. You actually killed him. That's kind of sick. Alright, let me disable that really quick. And then we're gonna just jump in here and... Oh wow, you've got a Norcaz blade. That's pretty early. Okay. Also some more mana back. Yeah, I don't know why I just got so much mana there. Oh, when he kills a unit, he gets mana. Aha, okay. When he kills a unit, he gets bonus mana. I didn't even know that. Okay, that kind of explains why sometimes I was just getting, like, massive amounts, and sometimes I wasn't. Alright. Jump in here. Thank you. And, cool. Ah, that sucks. Okay, run. Whoo! Okay, I mean, I guess we actually kind of survived that. Pretty sure they could have just killed me. I'm like 90% sure I should have died right there. But that's okay. I'll take it. I will take it. Let's go. Do this. Thank you. And I still have no HP. I've got 900 life. I guess I'll just go Basha. I kind of like Basha. I think Basha's gonna be nice. You know, you get like a lot of hits in. Oh crap! You just destroyed everybody. Holy shit, dude. Alright. Nope, nope. There's just no way. I just have no way to deal damage. Okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Oh crap, those creeps. Ha! Now you can't hit me. Again, I actually think it's a really cool ability. Alright, let me get my Basha. Maybe with the Basha we can, like, get somebody. I'm not sure. Just get Battle Fury, Daedalus, and MKB. You know what? I think with that I would actually do damage, probably. Oh, crap. Okay, just keep jumping. Hey! We got a kill, boys! We did it! Oh, there's Satsa. I cannot get in there, can I? Oh, I'm dead. Oh, man. Will you look at that? We did it! I mean, that's just crazy. It feels really good. It feels hella good. Stacky's making standalone? I'm not sure. I kind of want to because I think Techies is really interesting in a certain way. But yeah.
The other fellas couldn't save their top tower.
Don't really, you know, maybe for Pudis. I'll pay you like 2k to put Techies in, if not. Alright. Like if we do a Kickstarter, we'll make that a stretch goal. If we get like 300,000, we'll add Techies. Like all of the cancer heroes. We'll make all of the individual cancer heroes like a stretch goal. Alright. Look, there's no definite list on heroes that will make it yet. There just isn't. Like, you can ask me right now, and I just cannot tell you. The heroes that I know are very likely are Abaddon, Pangolier, Vengeful Spirit, Cho'Gath. I think Cho'Gath is hella sick. Alright. And maybe Poppy, although I feel like with Poppy I'm just being biased. But Cho'Gath is hella sick. Zoe? Maybe. I'm not actually 100% sold on Zoe yet. Okay. Well, give me that mana, boy. Alright. Okay, RP it up. Hey! Only requires an RP. Let's go. Sohei? I actually don't think he's gonna make it. Sohei is gonna be treated with the same like consideration as every other hero. He's not getting special treatment. And currently it's not looking good for our boy. Currently, I'm gonna be completely honest, it's not looking good for our boy. It's just not. I don't think Sohei is going to make it. I think it's a cool hero. It's a cool design. Yeah. You gotta understand, I have to set priorities. right? I have to set priorities, and I can only port so many heroes. Okay, I'm dead, right? I can only put so many heroes in, and I really have to like be careful with the battles I choose and the decisions I make there. Right? And yeah. So that's kind of it. It's just our current plan, like to start out with, is 20 heroes. Right? Like that's what we're probably gonna start with. We're not gonna start with like hundreds over hundreds. We're gonna start with hopefully 20. And if we have 20 heroes by the time the game is playable, that's the hella sick and awesome, and I'll be super happy about it. But since there's only 20 slots, I gotta be hella careful with who I pick for that. Like that is, there's just, that's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a select group of people only. Yeah, I should really get like stats like this. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, beat him up. Can I get him? Where did he go? Damn it. Damn it, he disappeared. I should have used my Abyssal Blade, but it's kind of tricky to keep track of everything. There's just a lot going on. So standalone is basically the most ambitious crossover meme. It kind of is. Kind of is. You know how they tried to make Heroes of the Storm like Blizzard's Smash Brothers? Standalone will be fucking the MOBA Smash Brothers. Come here, boy. Nah, got stunned. Feels bad, man. Alright. Yeah, I just don't do damage. Like, that's the problem. I just, like, OD runs in and two-shots people, and I just don't do damage. No love for Electrician. Honestly, I don't think Electrician is making it. As much as I like Electrician, I just don't think Electrician is making it. Right? Because we added Electrician into OAA, and people just don't really like her. Again, gotta pick and choose your battles. Gotta be careful with that. It's like really important in like game development, you know? You just gotta choose your battles wisely. I still just don't do any damage. You know? I'm good at farming creeps, but that's about it. Use W on buildings. Okay. Wait, the tower can't attack me if I use this on it? That's weird. Okay. It's kind of funny you can use that on buildings. Yeah, I spent like 3 days hitting that guy and then the OD comes in. Alright, alright. You do your thing, OD. You do your thing. Oh, rip everybody. OD doesn't have rapier, by the way. That's just OD. Okay. It's just OD going nutty on people. Gotta rename your ability to Nothing Personal, kid. Can I use this on the courier? No. Alright. I'm just kind of like chomping away at this ancient. Hey, so we won one, we lost one. I know. Alright. Anyway. I hope you all enjoyed that video. If you did, don't forget to leave a rating on the video. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And have fun playing, not playing, watching the International.